We just found out a little bit more about our neighborhood in Florida.
Hey everybody, I'm Bill.
And I'm Elizabeth. Live simple,
live free. And you know, if you've been following our story, it's been difficult for us with Hurricane Idalia because we are currently in our summer home in Virginia, without any idea what's happening to our winter home in Florida.
Certainly not being down there.
Yeah. Now, some of you who are wondering where it is, well, we're not telling you the exact town, but it's in north central Florida, and the hurricane went right over our house, basically, right over our town. So we have a number of friends down there, and one of them just sent this video. She was finally able to drive into our development there 3 days after the storm, after enough of the trees were cleared that she could get in.
Yeah, because at first the roads were blocked. You couldn't get in or out.
Right. So let's go to the video. It's just a short little clip and show you what our community looks like. Now, as we start into our development here, it really doesn't look bad, but that's because there aren't many trees here yet.
One of the things that I've always loved about this drive up to the house was that there was a canopy of trees over the road. Oh, look at that, honey.
Now, there are so many trees down, and what amazes me is that they all came down in the yards and across the roads, and doesn't look like any of them hit any of the houses. That's astounding to me. And there's a power line across the road.
Here's our house. It just doesn't look like it's damaged. Wow.
Now, it's amazing to me that we don't even seem to have any debris here in our yard. It looks clean. And it's amazing to me that with all that wind, that little solar panel from the camera is still there.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many of the big trees down. This is my neighborhood. I really love it here. Oh man, look at that. It's just so sad. We really thank God that it doesn't seem like there was anybody that, especially like in our whole area, that ended up being hurt or killed. So grateful for that. And everybody's working really hard, pitching in together to try to help each other and to help with cleanup and giving support. Grateful for all the hard work, getting the electricity back. It's still, it's still a beautiful area, and people are the most important. And I think the people are going to be okay.
And we're members of the Facebook group for the town there, and they're still talking about places where it's set up to get free meals and free showers and water stations, and the town is really pulling together. And so by the time we get down there, it's going to be several weeks have gone by since the hurricane.
Yeah.
So any of the damage, of course, to the houses is going to take longer. But it's just amazing to me how many trees are down and how many power lines are down and how long it's going to take just to clean all that up, let alone any damage to the houses. So this storm was still a Category 2 when it hit, and I think we still had like 100-mile-an-hour winds.
That or more, yeah.
Yeah. And so, we feel really fortunate to have the minor amount of damage that we do, especially when we think about closer to the coast where the storm surge was so bad and towns were just completely inundated.
Yeah.
But we still had the winds.
Oh yeah. We didn't get the storm surge, but definitely wind and a lot
So
of rain.
we're really feeling for so many people who were closer to the coast that just lost so much.
Yeah. Well, and even with the damage that we just showed you, and there's been so much just wind damage, and actually some like commercial buildings that were really damaged and stuff. With all of that, and I have one thing that makes me kind of sad, and it's kind of minor compared to what people are dealing with and all the big mess. But there's trails that I love to take the bikes on.
Bike trails.
The bike trails, yeah. And I know very well. We've shown some to you and shown you how beautiful in the woods they are. And I know that there was probably a lot of debris and damage with those trails, and it's not going to be high priority.
No, that'll be very, very low priority to get all that cleared.
Yeah, I think eventually it will be, but and I know that's minor compared to what a lot of people certainly been dealing with, or even just the sadness of going through our own neighborhood where there's a lot of big trees that just aren't there anymore. Yeah. So
we really appreciate all of you guys and your love and concern for us. But, we're up in here in Virginia. We were safe through the storm, and it looks like we haven't really lost anything in the house. We'll find out when we get down there if there's any damage, but from what we can see, there isn't any. So
we don't take that for granted.
Right.
And we know a lot of people have had some really rough losses with all of this, and our heart really goes out to them in our prayers. So
right.
we don't feel... we just feel grateful, incredibly grateful that we didn't end up with that big old tree that I love so much right across the top of the house. Big ones fell in other places, man.
Yeah, and we see and hear about hurricanes going through Florida all the time, obviously. But this is the first time we've ever been emotionally involved in one like this.
Well, yeah, it's something I've always wanted to pray for people and be concerned, but all of a sudden this is like, I know this town. I love this place.
Well,
and my home down there.
Our home down there. This is the first time we've ever had a personal stake in it before, so it's
friends.
It's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, hearing about our church having a lot of food available for people and stuff, it was so cute. At first they said, we have some sandwiches and carrots. Would that help? It touched me, when they started pulling together, trying to come up with ways to help.
Somebody on the Facebook group came and said, we have a whole truckload full of diapers. Come and get them.
Yeah, well, that can be really important. Yeah, all righty.
So anyway, this is somewhat of a short video. We just wanted to give you a little bit of an update of the things that we're finding out.
Yeah.
And how sad it is to see all those big, huge, beautiful trees down. And praise God that the houses, at least in our development, don't seem to be damaged.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything up like that. And oh man, what a blessing.
Yeah. So thanks for watching.
Yep, live simple.
Live free. You be blessed.
Yes.
I know we certainly are.
We're feeling very, very blessed. All right, love you guys, and we, of course, will see you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.